Do they not tell us that they got things from the Dead Sea Scrolls and then they made their version of the Holy Bible? All right, that's what they told us, right? But I'm here today to decode that this is all bullshit and fuckery. All right, bullshit and fuckery. All right, because we finna find out who King James was. Who was King James? There we go. I want you to pay attention to his pigmentation too. Keep in mind that this is King James, who the first original Holy Bible that was given to the slaves was given to. They say King James, all right? And he used 100 plus other scholars to write this Bible, all right? Facts, all right? He used 100 plus other scholars to write this Bible, along with Francis Bacon being one of them, all right? Now, let's find out who King James was. Because let's see who they say he was, and then I'm going to tell y'all who he really was, all right? So, let's see. Who was King James? Because too many of our black people suffer from this religious spill and this history spill, and we got to break free from that. Who was King James? Ain't no... Oh, yeah, I'm going to get on it. Who was King James? Who was King James? All right? Because this history spill and this religious spill has us all fucked up. All right? Fucked us all the way up because we cannot even connect to the spiritual source around us. All right? Because we are giving into this false idolatry and praising false gods. All right? Let's go. Let's see who they say he was. Flip it around. All right? If y'all can't see, bear with me. All right? I'm going to read it out loud. King James, born June 19, 1566 to March 27, 1625. He was the king of Scotland, all right? And the king of England and Ireland from the union of the Scottish and English crowns that was formed on March 24th. So they had a union, okay? The kingdom of Scotland and England had a union, all right? Now, they tell you King James was the son of Mary, all right? In 1603, he succeeded the last Tudor monarch of England and Ireland, and Elizabeth, who died childless. He continued to reign. Yes, Elizabeth, if you think about the Queen Elizabeth, that name, how they call you, that same Elizabeth family. Yep, same family, same people. Reptilian shapeshifter, okay? One of the first reptilian shapeshifters, all right? These are the same people that run the world to this day. But let's keep going. King James, he continued to reign in all three kingdoms for 22 years. All right, well, if they're going to talk about him, listen, I'm going to let y'all read all that because I just want to get on his ass real quick, man. All right? I want to get on his ass. All right? I don't want to. If you want to learn more about him, all this shit is right here for you to look on your own on Wikipedia about who King James was. All right? But I'm going to tell you who he was because I'm ready to get on his ass real quick. And everything that I'm telling y'all, Wikipedia is not going to tell y'all because I'm going to tell y'all the facts, the esoterical and cosmic facts, all right, about who this bitch ass nigga was that they put on this Bible. All right? That was King James. There you go. Who was King James? King James was a homosexual, right? He owned slaves, all right? He was one of the first people to author the celebration of the pagan holiday, which we now call Christmas, where men would give gifts to each other, have sex with each other, and beat their wives. King James, okay? King James also was a pedagore, as well as a pedophile. So he molested children, and he also ate kids. Facts. King James, okay? King James also is the reason why the first settlement, history and religion tied together, King James is also the reason why the first settlement over in the country is named Jamestown up in New York. All right, first settlement, Jamestown, after King James, okay? So now you have to ask yourself this, people, all right? Also, we see that he was Caucasian, and we know that these Caucasian Spanish conquistadors was killing us, okay? So ask yourself this, people, why would they name a book, all right, a holy book, after somebody that did such atrocities? I repeat, why would they name a book that's supposed to be so motherfucking holy, yet it consists of all type of orgies and shit that be going on in this book, after, in contradictions, after somebody who owned slaves, was a pedophile, a pedagore, a rapist, ate children, molested children, all right, invented Christmas basically, all right, and definitely had no respect for women. Who the fuck you think told them to write in the book that Eve is the reason for all the pain in the world? He did. Hated women. I repeat, King James hated women. So that's why when they was writing their version of the Bible, Dead Sea Scrolls, and they went and took all our ancient texts and they manipulated and built around the energy, and they used that to attract our souls. Remember, we have spirit and soul, the gods, all right? So we have spirit and soul. What is the spirit, if you've been paying attention? Electricity. What is the soul? Magnetism, all right? So they using the magnetism of spirituality to lure us into that trap of religion and history, okay? They are all your oppressors. And now we on King James, and we found out that this Bible was named after King James, but yet he did so many evil things, if you want to call it that. All right, miss me with the bullshit, with the Neanderthal mentality, before anybody, any of the guys say, well, you know, even though King James and them did that, that doesn't make religion bad because we can still practice it and exercise it in a righteous way. No, you cannot practice it or exercise it in a righteous way when it was designed to fuck up you internally. This doesn't fuck up no human being. All right, because this is not fucking them up. This is fucking you up. Because religion takes the power out of your hands. It makes you go get on your knees and pray to their God. You're not even talking to your ancestors. You're talking to their God and get no connection. All right? Facts. Facts. Their religion, their version of history. All right? Everything in history we have already went through to show that it's all whitewashed thus far. Even King James, I want to say a book so holy was made by him. And what color is he? So what do you think that does to the psyche, people? What do you think that does to the psyche? That ain't light. This holy Bible that they taught us to worship was first written by King James and 100 plus scholars, of which William Shakespeare, aka Francis Bacon, because he had more than one name, wrote as well. All right? Neoplatonic thought was when Plato, who was Plato, one of their Greek philosophers. Who were the Greeks? White. Where did the Greeks get all their philosophy from? Us. We know this, right? Plato was the one that said, hey, to further separate them, we need to tell them that they are not God, that God is outside of them. All the way up to that time, they were even taught that God is man and man is God, if you want to call us that. All right? But Plato was the Neoplatonic thought. Google it. Research it. It's called Neoplatonic thought. Before Neoplatonic thought, up to that time, the worldwide belief was that God and man were one. Man was God and God was man. Plato, Greek philosopher, was the one that created Neoplatonic thought, which was the belief that God is no longer inside of man, but that he is up in the clouds, waiting for man to redeem them after they die, and that the devil is in the ground. All right? Plato created that thought. He the one who changed the thought. All right? We are rising. We are rising in frequency. We suffer from knowledge of self. Our ancestors died believing in that. Your ancestors was not religious people. That's why they had to kill them and force it upon their kids. If your ancestors was religious, why the fuck was they not accepting the Bible and Islam? Why did they have to get killed and all that type of stuff and then they get forced on their kids? So that should let you know that it's not righteous. Okay? How many of us are religious, go to church every Sunday, or pray to the mosque and all that shit, and we still go through hell in our daily lives? How many of us witness our grandparents give their last to the collection plate only to still be fucked up and broke? How many of us have witnessed these Catholic priests raping these little boys? The priest, he didn't mean to take that ass. What you mean he didn't mean to take that ass? He didn't mean to take that ass. Let's call it what it is. Because then soon as somebody, black or Latino, who is under your religion and food and sex spell do the shit, y'all throwing shakes at they motherfucking back. But y'all the creators. Y'all the creators of the shit. As soon as the priest gets caught taking some ass, y'all wanna, oh, he didn't mean that. Black people too do it. Not just the white people with their Catholic priest. Black people, Bishop Eddie Long got caught trying to take some ass. Nobody wanted to move righteously. Oh, the pastor ain't mean that. The pastor, we all make mistakes. Not your spiritual leader. This is your spiritual leader doing this. Not your spiritual leader. And that's not a mistake. Why are we putting so much faith in King James in this Bible? In these people. All right? Your ancestors, all right, your ancestors did not bow down to no Bible. Your ancestors was not religious people. We only prayed to ourselves. We didn't pray outside of ourselves. I repeat, that's how they took the power from you. Getting you to pray to something that don't even exist. Religion was created to destroy us, not be our savior. Let me repeat. Religion was created to destroy us, metaphysically, spiritually, and soulfully, not be our savior. All right? Let's keep going. Why would they name a Bible after somebody that committed such atrocities? Ask yourself that.